My name is James Cook. I'm the principal at Sacred Heart Regional School in Allentown. I've been here for 25 years. Really, we began with just basic computer. We taught keyboarding initially. We taught, a little bit of work on the computer, how to navigate around. Our children, many of them did not have computers at home, so the computers in school that they were exposed to were their first exposure to a computer. That expanded to go to where we visited Computer Aid's office because we wanted the children to be exposed to businesses outside of the school, and in our demographic area they often did not have this opportunity through their parents. So that has helped the junior high students see what is available to them when they finish grade school, when they finish high school, and move on beyond there. I believe the biggest part that works well here has been our Email Buddies program, because many of our children can use a mentor, someone outside the family, someone to guide them, someone to give them a different message than they might be hearing at home, and definitely a message that they're hearing on the street that is not a good message. That academics is important, education is important, completing high school is big. If they go beyond that, we like that. In a 5-year period when the diocese unfortunately has had to close 10 schools, Sacred Heart's enrollment has gone up 35%, and I feel much of that is due directly to Computer Aid's contact with our children. I think the parents love the program. I think we are giving the children from Sacred Heart here an exposure that the parents may not be able to give them. It's encouraged. It's done within the school day, which is really good. They are already busy enough at home, so to ask them to do another program on a weekend or at night might be difficult. So we really enjoy the fact that we're able to help the parents here. And of course, from the scholarship side, again, that money allows families who would not be able to send their children to Sacred Heart to send them here.
Hi, I'm Kim Klotz. I've been at Sacred Heart for 18 years, and I taught second grade for a year and a half, and now I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and I've been there for 16 years. They first came in wanting to be a part of an inner city school, recognizing that sometimes the inner cities don't have as much of an advantage as the kids that go to schools that are outside of the city. And they do a myriad of classes, anything from rocketry and electronics to cooking, which is one of the favorite ones. They do a wireless class. They talk about wireless technology, art, drama, theater. So it's expanded, and it includes not just a computer aspect, but a personal aspect where they can meet with the people at Computer Aid. It was good to get the kids out to a business and to let them experience the different things that go on in an actual building. So what we tell them about here at Sacred Heart and having to do as they get older and go into businesses and meet people and speak to people, now they get an actual experience when they're 12 and 13 years old, so it makes more of a connection for them. I think it has done great things for the community because some of the kids come from a single mom or a single dad, and they give them a situation where, well, look where I got to, and I was in the same boat as you were, so they see that they can accomplish things and they see that it can happen. There is a chance for them. They can get an education. At first, it's kind of difficult for the kids to get that through their heads, and they have a mentality of, well, this is what my mom did, this is what my dad did, and this is where I feel that I'm going to be, and then they get experience in terms of other adults being in the same situation that they were, and they make a connection. That comes out more essentially when they get an email buddy in 6th grade, and they get a mentor. And most of the time they stay with them for 3 years and they see them grow and they get to know them. And sometimes there's a connection made there that continues even after they leave us. I just think it's been a really good influence on the kids here.
Jill Rothenberger. I teach 1st grade and I've been here for 11 years. First of all, I think in the day and age that we're in now, our students are immersed in so much technology outside of school. I think it's important that we, immerse them in it here because that's what they're using outside of here. My goal is my students, I don't want them on level, I want my students above level. And I'm seeing that this year with my class. I've seen it in the past with other classes. For students, I see my students loving it. You don't often hear students get excited about a test. But when they know it's time to show what you know in Imagination Station the first day every month, they get very excited. It's so nice to see when the connections are made. That's the best stories I can tell when I see those connections being made.
My name is Kyle O'Neill. I'm a teacher at Sacred Heart Regional School in Allentown. This is my second year here. The largest impact I've noticed is through the behavior of the children. It's a big motivator. Been very impressed with what they've learned and brought back to my classroom. Lots of times they teach me a thing or two about what's cool and new out there. Because usually I'm very jealous. I'm interested in what they did. I know the one group they're making rockets, and I want to be able to make a rocket, but I can't. Other groups they're doing different drama skits. They're doing plays. There's always a story whenever they come back off the bus on Thursday. They're always eager to share, and I am just as eager to listen.